Claire was a quiet woman, a bookkeeper by profession. She lived a life of routine, content in her predictability. Then she received a heart transplant. The change was immediate. Claire, once reserved, became outgoing and vivacious. She developed a love for dancing, a passion she never knew she had. Her family was astonished. They saw glimpses of a stranger in her, a vibrant spirit that seemed to have arrived with her new heart. This wasn't just a change in behavior, it felt like a shift in her very being. Claire's story, though remarkable, is not unique. There are countless anecdotal accounts of transplant recipients experiencing changes in personality, preferences, and even skills. These stories, often dismissed as coincidences or psychological reactions to trauma, raise a profound question. Can an organ transplant alter the essence of who we are? Our understanding of personality is complex. We know it's shaped by genetics, upbringing, and life experiences. But what about the role of our physical body, our very cells? Emerging research suggests that our cells, including those in our organs, might hold information that influences our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Consider hormones. These chemical messengers travel throughout the body, impacting everything from mood to metabolism. A transplanted organ, carrying its own unique hormonal profile, could potentially introduce new hormonal influences into the recipient's system. This could manifest as subtle shifts in mood or more drastic changes in personality. Then there's the concept of cellular memory, the idea that cells can retain information and even memories from their previous host. This theory, though controversial, offers a possible explanation for the dramatic personality changes observed in some transplant recipients. The stories are as diverse as they are compelling. A man who received a heart from a musician suddenly developed a passion for music, learning to play the guitar with surprising ease. A woman who had never been artistic found herself drawn to painting after a kidney transplant, her canvases filled with images she felt were not her own. These experiences, though anecdotal, hint at a connection deeper than mere coincidence. Some scientists speculate that certain molecules, like DNA or proteins, might carry information about the donor's personality. These molecules, transferred along with the organ, could potentially influence the recipient's neural pathways, altering their thoughts and behaviors. It's a theory that, while fascinating, requires further investigation. While the scientific community remains divided on the validity of cellular memory, the stories of transplant recipients cannot be easily dismissed. We must remember that an organ transplant is not a simple swap of parts, it's the introduction of millions of foreign cells into a new environment. These cells, carrying their own unique genetic and biochemical makeup, begin to interact with the recipient's body, creating a complex symphony of cellular communication. The immune system plays a crucial role in this process. It works tirelessly to prevent rejection of the new organ, but this constant vigilance can also lead to unexpected consequences. The immune response itself might trigger changes in the brain, impacting mood, behavior, and even personality. Therefore, the changes observed in transplant recipients might not be solely due to the donor organ itself. They could be the result of the intricate interplay between donor cells, recipient cells, and the immune system, a biological dance that we are only beginning to decipher. While the idea of inheriting a donor's passions or talents might seem appealing, the reality can be far more complex. Transplant recipients often grapple with feelings of guilt, a sense of indebtedness to the donor and their family. Some struggle with the feeling that they are living a life partially borrowed, their own identity intertwined with that of a stranger. These emotional and psychological impacts are as significant as the physical changes. Transplant recipients often undergo a period of adjustment, learning to navigate their new reality. They may experience shifts in mood, changes in self-perception, and even a sense of disassociation from their pre-transplant selves. Support systems are crucial during this time. Family, friends, and mental health professionals can provide guidance and reassurance as recipients navigate the emotional labyrinth of organ transplantation. The question of whether an organ transplant can redefine our personality challenges our very understanding of what it means to be human. We like to think of our identity as a fixed entity, a core self that remains constant throughout our lives. But what if our sense of self is more fluid than we realize, susceptible to change through biological and environmental influences? Organ transplantation, with its profound physical and emotional impact, forces us to confront this question. It suggests that our identity might not be entirely self-contained, but rather an intricate tapestry woven from both internal and external factors. Our cells, our experiences, and even the cells of others might all play a role in shaping who we are. Perhaps instead of viewing personality as a static entity, we should embrace the concept of a dynamic self, an ever-evolving tapestry shaped by the myriad experiences life throws our way. The human body is a universe unto itself, a complex ecosystem of interconnected systems. We are still unraveling the mysteries of how these systems interact, how our cells communicate, and how our biology influences our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Organ transplantation provides a unique window into this intricate world. It highlights the powerful, often invisible influence of our biology on our sense of self. It reminds us that we are not merely minds residing in bodies, but rather integrated beings, our physical and mental selves inextricably intertwined. As we continue to explore the science of organ transplantation, we may uncover even deeper connections between our physical bodies and our identities, shedding new light on the very essence of what it means to be human. The stories of transplant recipients, though tinged with mystery and uncertainty, offer a valuable perspective on human nature. They invite us to question our assumptions about identity, to acknowledge the fluidity of self, and to embrace the possibility of change. The journey of a transplant recipient is not just about physical healing, but also about navigating a new sense of self. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, our capacity to adapt, to grow, and to redefine ourselves in the face of profound experiences. In the end, the question of whether an organ transplant can redefine our personality may remain unanswered. But the exploration itself, the journey into the uncharted territory where biology and identity intersect, offers a profound opportunity for self-discovery and a deeper understanding of our shared humanity.